Hello everybody, welcome to another edition of Redneck Repair 101. Today we're going to be fixing an extension cord. And you're probably wondering what happened to the extension cord here. Well, when you live out in the country, one has all sorts of local wildlife, including the kind that like to chew on things. As a consequence, I had a, I'm assuming it's a bunch of mice. I could be wrong, but around here it's not that hard to be wrong with wildlife. They chewed through the damn cord. Well, they also chewed through the plug-in piece, and they had happened to chew it right at the base of the plug-in. Now, if they would have chewed it in the middle of the cord, no big deal. I just solder the wires back together and be on my merry way. But no, they had to chew it right at the end. Which makes me have to go to the hardware store and pick up a replacement end. Which is no big deal. I had a few other projects. I needed some ends anyway, but it's the damn inconvenience of it all. But, first thing you're going to want to do, and you're going to need some tools, and you're going to drop some stuff. Give me a second here, folks. Alright, I'm back. Like I said, you're going to need some tools. You're going to need a pair of wire stripper and cutters. You're going to need a box cutter or utility knife, as some of you may call it. You're also going to need a Phillips screwdriver. And that is all three tools you need to fix this. First thing you're going to want to do, take these two screws here, loosen them so this piece is open. Then what you want to do is take these three screws and you're going to loosen them. And I got this piece at my local Menards store. You can get it at Home Depot, any hardware store. These are relatively cheap and inexpensive. At least sometimes. Sometimes they don't have them in stock and you have to get the bigger, high dollar ones. But once you loosen those three screws, you pull it apart. The first thing you're going to want to do is listen to the airplanes go by. I swear crop dusters are busy any time of year. You're going to want to slide this piece over your cable first. Then you're going to have three terminals inside. You're going to have one that has a silver colored screw, one that has a brass colored screw. Get that up closer. Yeah. Apologize for the camera quality. Sometimes it won't focus up close. There. You got silver, you got brass, and then the one that's missing here will have a green painted screw. That green painted screw is this wire, your green wire. Next step you're going to want to do, I've already pre-done this, is you're going to want to strip back at least 3 inches of the casing. Now, if you're more of an expert, then you're probably not going to be needing to watch this video, but those of you who are do-it-yourselfers, 3 inches is good enough length. It'll give you enough of the wires exposed to where you can get everything in. Then you're going to want to strip back 1 inch of each individual wire, the casing, like I did for the green one. Okay? Then you're going to want to take your deal. You're going to want to unscrew it all the way, take your screw out with the little silver tab, hold down tab. Now towards the end it'll get tight to back out the screw, but just keep working on it, you'll get it out. Then what you're going to want to do is take the wire, twist it so it's all one piece, bend it into a hook, and then you're going to want to place the wire around the screw. Then you go back to your deal. Forgive me for the odd angle. I'm trying to hold this in with my finger here. You're going to press it back in like so. Get your screwdriver and try to get the screw to line up. There we go. And then tighten it down. Ta-da. Now, you're thinking, well, that's easy. Now how do I wire these two up? Well, that's easy enough. Black is always your hot wire, yet white's always your neutral. Black, in the case of the plug-in, will go to the copper colored or brass colored screw, and the white one will go to the silver one, silver screw. Now I'm going to do those two steps, so if I don't say nothing, you know. But once you get the hang of it, it's relatively fast. I'll try to get the deals in the camera so y'all can see it. So do the black wire first. Helps when you have a magnetic tip screwdriver, and a lot of them are that way nowadays. All right, set this right there. Come on, screw in. Or don't screw in. To screw in or not to screw in? That is a question every electrician has answer, wants to know. There we go. There's the black wire. Now for the white one. And I've seen some videos, the YouTube guys will pause the video. I try not to when I can. That way y'all can see what I'm doing. Or try to see what I'm doing. Ah! It's hard to hold this into the camera angle. You'll have to use your imagination. And finally, just make sure, cinch down. You don't have to go lethal tight. Just make sure every wire's snug. And ta-da! You now have rewired your extension cord. Now those three wires are in a certain position, in a triangle shape pattern. You just have to manually line it up. And then re-secure. I hope. Don't tell me I got that the wrong way. I bet I did. There we go. Yeah, I had it in the wrong way. I guess it does make a difference how you re-put it back together. And now you have that together, and then all you have to do is just clamp down on the back piece. there you have it, folks. Now, probably wondering, well, wait a minute, all those wires are exposed. That's going to cause problems. Not really. If you're worried about it, just take some tape and electrical tape and wrap around the wires. Just reseal it. Only reason why I do this is because with these replacement ends, sometimes the wires get worked and they'll break right on the end. This way all I have to do is just disassemble it, and redo my connection. Anyway, that's all there is to it. I hope you all find the video informative and insightful, as well as educational. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Questions or comments, put it below this little video here. And that little button off to the side of my name that says subscribe, go ahead and hit that. That's it. You'll get more good videos eventually. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. Hope you have a good one. See you later.